Alright guys, welcome back. CFP here, and this is Survival Living. So today we got a real quick breakdown of what I actually carry inside the vehicle in case of a nuclear event. Now, it's not the most fanciest, it's not the most in-depth one, but this is what we actually carry. I show you what we do. There's all kind of different plans out there that you can do. But before we get into the pack, let's go over real quick. I'm going to pull up my phone here. So Marfigal TV came out with this information day before yesterday, I believe it was. FEMA will be holding webinars to gather feedback on the latest planning guidance for response to a nuclear detonation January 6, 2022. Even have a Zoom passcode so that you can actually watch it online. This in itself is concerning enough. Alright, but also I'm glad that they're actually discussing stuff like this in the country, because this is something we actually trained for and taught civilians how to handle nuclear fallout, stuff like that, many years ago. But now we don't do it anymore. We're also the only country that I know of that has no bunker system, no fallout shelters for civilians. I mean, there might be other countries, but we're a superpower. Why don't we have that? Very interesting. Also wanted to go ahead and pull up another article for you guys. Should be popping up on your screen. Why China has changed its mind about nuclear weapons and bulking up its arsenal at an accelerated pace. You know what, guys? Either you believe or you don't believe that something's coming. If you're here on this channel, obviously you feel that there's a threat out there, and we think something's going on. So we try to prepare all the time. Now, this is something that we have been working on for a while now. We started off with Tyvek suits and things like that just to give us some level of protection. So let's go ahead and get into what we got here. Let me move my coffee out of the way. So this is a real cheap, simple pack. All right. So I have a rubberized cloth material gloves. As you can see, it's got a cloth liner on the inside. This is rubberized, a real thick rubberized pair of gloves. They are long. You've seen them in my other videos before. They go all the way up to the elbows, and you can tape them off. Now, in my last video where I was showing the MIRA suit, I said you can use duct tape. Don't use duct tape. They actually have a sealant tape for your suits and stuff to seal up these connection points. That's actually what you should be using, because when you start using duct tape and stuff, you can actually tear your suits. So let me move this out of the way. Alright guys, so next up we have the MIRA Hazmat Suit. This is a CBRN suit, a chemical, biological, radiation, and nuclear suit. Now, we have shown the Tyvek suits that we have in the past. Now, Tyvek suits only provide a certain amount of protection. They can rip very easily, but on a budget, a Tyvek suit works. This here is the next step up. This is a heavy-duty hazmat suit. This thing is designed to go through some rough stuff. Now, we have a video that should be popping up there for you guys where I've done a review on this. Again, we are affiliated with MIRA, but I want to show you what we're working on and what we're working with. We started upgrading our equipment a lot. Like I said, we started with Tyvek suits. We still have Tyvek suits, but we started upgrading into these better quality suits, better quality gloves, masks, things like that, because we want to make sure that we're protected in case of an event. So let me slide this over here, and we're going to go into some more stuff. All right, next up, go and open this up here. We have ourselves Isaf Tablets. Now, Isaf Tablets is a thyroid blocking agent to block radiation from entering your thyroid. This is potassium iodine tablets. Now, I want you to pay attention. Potassium iodine. If you are allergic or have adverse effects to iodine, you don't want to be shoving this down your throat. All right, you just don't. This stuff here isn't a 100% cure-all for a nuclear fallout. This stuff just blocks your thyroid from certain radiation isotopes. You can still die from radiation even if you've taken this. This just blocks a certain percentage of a certain type of radiation isotope from entering your thyroid. That's it. You taking this, you can't just walk around in the wasteland thinking that you're going to be fine. So just for a reminder, this is just a certain level of protection. It's not a cure-all. This is only to protect against a certain type of radioactive isotope. That's it. You can still get messed up from gamma and everything else, so keep that in mind. I want to make sure, because I see it all the time. I have my Isaf tablets, I'm ready to go. No, it only protects your thyroid from a certain thing. that's it. Your body can still take damage from radiation. So we do have these things. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next thing. What we got here? Oh, this is our water bottle from MIRA. This is one of those sealed water bottles that you can actually drink water while you're wearing a gas mask. So, of course, the next thing is our gas mask. We'll go ahead and move that over here. Now, we have shown our GP5 clones, I guess you would call them. They're remanufactured. They're not the original GP5s, but we started upgrading our gear to better quality gear. Let's pull this out here. So what we have here is a gas mask from MIRA Saftey. This one here, guys, this is full chemical, biological, radiation, nuclear, CBRN. This thing here's got the wide face. It's got the water spout right here that you can take open and you can plug into your canteen, so you can actually drink water while you're still wearing this mask. So it gives you, you know, a certain level of protection where you can still hydrate while you're still wearing a mask, because you don't want to have to take off your mask when you're dying of thirst. Because I'll tell you right now, wearing all this gear, you get hot really quick. So having a way to drink water is freaking awesome. All right, so we also have one of the MIRA Saftey's heavy duty gas masks. All of their gas masks and stuff is the 40mm threads. So with that in mind, because MIRA Saftey, they make really good high quality gas mask equipment and filters, but their filters are like $70–$80 a piece. They're not cheap, but you pay for the quality. Okay, let's put it that way. You're paying for quality when you buy MIRA. We also have Israeli NBC 40mm filters. Now, I got these a while back, and they're anywhere from 5 to 7 to 20 years shelf life on your filters. So you're kind of taking a chance on them. When you're buying through Amazon and stuff like that, you're taking a chance on your filters. I know this one here lasts a very long time. It'll outlast this any day. But as you can see, there's a huge difference in size as far as filtration quality. They are both rated the same as far as chemical, biological, radiation, and nuclear. But the main thing is they're both 40mm threads. So we carry a couple of these. Now, my wife's pack is identical to my pack, except she has the tape to seal up her suit and her gloves. We've only got one roll. I thought I had an extra roll, and my roll's gone. So I'm not sure where that is. One of my previous videos I talked about you can use duct tape. Don't use duct tape. Duct tape's going to rip your suit apart and stuff like that when you try to unravel it and things like that. So don't use duct tape, guys. They actually have a sealant tape. They're on MIRA. They even sell it themselves. Or you can use another company. It doesn't matter. This video is not sponsored by MIRA. We're just affiliated with them. So there's many different places you can get certain things. So no, guys, I don't have a Geiger counter with us. Our Geiger counter actually has to be recalibrated because I haven't had it calibrated in like 2 years. So that's another thing. When you start messing around with Geiger counters, you're going to have to get things recalibrated. So I actually have to send ours off and get it recalibrated. But this is a basic kit. This goes in the vehicle along with our bug out and get home bag. So we're fixing to go out of town. We're going to Tallahassee tomorrow, as a matter of fact, with all this stuff. Okay, but I'm a prepper, so I'm not scared of anything. I take steps that no matter what I do in my normal daily life, like we're visiting family tomorrow away from home, we have gear to protect us in case something happens. I don't sit around and worry, well, what if this happens? Well, what if that happens? Boom. I took care of everything that I really need. I have a way of breathing and protecting myself so I can get out of that location if something happens. That's why we're preppers. We don't live in fear. We prepare. Big difference. I want to stress that because I see that a lot. Well, you shouldn't be fearful. I'm not. This isn't being fearful. This is being smart and being prepared for what could happen, what may happen. In my opinion, what will happen. This is why we have certain gear. This is why we store stuff. All this stuff fits in this backpack, which is thrown in the back of my vehicle. My wife has one identical to this. No matter what, we are protected. We have get home bags, we have stored water, we have food. We make sure our vehicle is packed out, ready to rock and roll if we need it. Well, what about your vehicle, CFP? Our vehicle is protected by EMP Shield. Should be a nice little pop-up picture there. We're affiliated with EMP Shield. We bought our first EMP Shield through Marfugal News. Adam there at Marfugal News, Marfugal TV. We purchased ours there through him, and we used it for nearly a year before we even got affiliated with EMP Shield. And by the way, links in the description, guys. You save $50 off if you use our promo code. But I'm telling you right now, you don't have to use my promo code. If it's something that you want to look into as far as protecting your vehicle, protecting your home, stuff like that with EMP Shield, you can use anybody. As a matter of fact, I'll tell you right now, go use Marf. Go use Adam, Marfugal TV. I'm a huge supporter of this man. If you don't want to use mine, go over there and use his. All right? That helps his family. That helps his channel. That helps fuel us as YouTubers. Those extra income things. That's all that is. All right, guys. So with MIRA, again, we're affiliated with MIRA Saftey, guys. I've always been honest about everything. Do you have to have this $200-some gas mask? No, of course not. But this gas mask is freaking awesome. Give me a second. Here, this is what we first started out with. GP5 clones. All right. I used to be able to buy these things on Amazon. They're rubberized top. You got little bird's eyes that you get to look out of. They're hard to see out of, but they work. I used to be able to buy this, a whole kit and filter, for less than 20 bucks. Used to be able to. After I don't know, about 3 years ago, the price changed massively. Now it's like $80 for this set, if you can even find the set. So this versus that. Okay? Seriously. Higher quality material. This is a military grade equipment. It's not used for the US military, but the Czech Republic and other countries across the pond use this for their military. The fact is, there's a lot of rules and regulations for military use equipment, stuff like that, and if you're not the right contractor and greasing the right hands, you're not going to get the contract. But MIRA has very high quality products. That's why I like them. They're not cheap, but the quality is what you're buying. 10 bucks. See the difference? Both will work in an emergency situation. This is going to last a lot longer. Alright, this thing has not been in the sun, but check it out. Discoloration is already happening in the latex or whatever rubberized material this thing's made out of. So in other words, it's starting to break down. Choice is yours.